Divine infinite light beings, feminine energy and masculine energy. I'm welcoming you in. I'm thanking you for your new subscriptions. I'm thanking you, appreciating you for your likes, your comments, your shares. The love, the energetic love. I'm really appreciating it, right, in the present moment, right? So I just have to give a shout out to all the divine infinite light beings for interacting and engaging, communing with me, a little spark of light. And together we are the divine infinite light beings. Ashe, Ashe. So just sending out love and healing energy and my appreciation to you all, right? And stop being stingy with the likes. I just, I, that just, oh, I don't know where that came from, but it just slipped out. Stop being stingy with the likes. But, anyways, divine infinite light beings. The reason why we are here in this present moment, and you see it was a pause there, because somebody pauses when it comes to you, right? Somebody pauses because if they don't have the courage that they need, right? The courage that they need to stand in your presence, to converse with you, to engage with you, to keep up with you, to um not feel um some type of way when standing next to you, right? My nose is starting to itch. If they don't have the courage that they need, whatever courage that they use to pump themselves up, to confront you, to converse with you, to kick it with you, to clown, laugh, joke with you, um, to interact with you, whatever it is for you, however they choose to be in your presence at the present moment that they choose to be in your presence, right? Even if it's to be combative with you, right? If they don't have this courage, say for instance, they need to smoke a blunt. Say for instance, they need to take a couple shots. Say for instance, they need to suck up some of that nose candy. Whatever they need to do, right? Say for instance, they need to go listen to some motherfucking affirmations. Somebody is listening to affirmations before they step to you, right? They need to have something that's going to pump them up to be able to stand in the presence of you. Ashe is why we're here in this present moment. This is the energy. This is the message the spirit is giving to you in this present moment. They need to have some courage. If they don't have that courage, then they can't step to you. They can't communicate with you. They can't be in the same room with you. They can't function around you if they're not full of the courage that they need to be able to survive in the same room. That's what I heard. That's what I heard. To be able to survive in the same room as you. Ashe, it is what it is. Gonna be what it's gonna be. It's gonna ride out how the fuck it's gonna ride out. You know how it is over here. It's raw, it's authentic, and it's real, right? And this is the information. This is the energy that I am picking up on. I'm picking up on the energy that is um intertwined and connected with the energy of the divine infinite light beings. And this is the energy. They feel like if they don't have their courage that they need to communicate, to connect, to love, to to um to dwell around you, because they so caught up in not being able to release this fear. And because they can't release the fear, you know, they can't come to you without that courage, right? They're learning how to cope, but it's taking them some time. They're finding help, ways, in different ways to cope without the courage that they need, like just within themselves. not needing anything to be able to come to you, to communicate with you, to love you, to be around you, to, you know, to ingest you, right? They're finding ways, right? So they could be talking to people, they could have a therapist, they could be doing some mental mechanisms to cope, right? Just to be able to stand in your presence is what it is, because something about you keeps them in a fear, right? It keeps them in a fear. Like Spirit has said, every time y'all could, whatever relationship y'all have, every time y'all getting into a intimate, and this could be friend, platonic, family, whatever, but an intimate setting of getting to know each other on a different type of in-depth level, you know, it pushes them further away, right? And the only way that they can come back is within the energy of them having that courage, whatever it takes for them to build up their courage, right? They're trying to end these mental torment. They're mentally tormented by whatever keeps them in fear of facing you. So they're trying to have the strength, right, to respect themselves the way you respect you, to love themselves the way you love you, right? Because they don't feel that within themselves. They don't feel that within themselves. So this is why they also too need that courage to step to you. Whatever courage, liquid courage. They could have to read a book before they come to you, right? They could be doing affirmations, right? They could be doing woosah, whatever they doing to build themselves up. They could be smoking 5 blunts before they get to you, you know, but and some of y'all could be separated. Some of y'all could be separated, right? And they want to reconnect with you, right? But the resentment from their past is what's keeping you, is what's keeping them from being able to drop the fears of being with you. They have fears that they don't want to release. So that's keeping them from being with you, whoever it is. And that's why whenever they're with you, they're on some kind of substance. They're on some kind of high. They've gotten some kind of courage. It's not just them in their own full vessel. It's them shape shifting to be able to stand in your presence. And they're trying to find some kind of resolution, some kind of coping mechanism to be able to feel relaxed, to be able to come to you without a mask, or come to you without being intoxicated, or confront you without having to have liquid courage to get up in your face, right? Or being pumped up by a friend, by a third party. That could be the courage that they need. Somebody's pumping them up to come to you, right? You know how friends and family do? Because they can't step to you on their own. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah. But see, they try to be courageous. There it is there. There it is there. There it is there. They're trying to be courageous, to have the drive to step to you on their own. Right. Because they know if they don't, it's going to be a breakup. And some of y'all have already had a breakup. past, present, and future. Some of y'all is already separated. But if they don't get the courage to step to you on their own without needing liquid courage, whatever courage it is that they need to step to you, it's gonna be a breakup. It's gonna be a breakup. Because the lack of focus that they have when it comes to not having the courage, they lack focus for you when they don't have the courage that they have, they don't have when they're not intoxicated with the courage that they need to step to you. They lose focus for you, right? But they trying to manifest what they need. You see it here. They try to manifest what they need, right? But they feel like their plans is falling apart because they don't have what they need in the present moment, like, to step to you. They couldn't cop they fix before they came to you, right? So they feel imbalanced. They feel imbalanced without the fix to make them, give them that courage to pump them up, to hype them up. If they not hyped up, they can't face you. If they not, full of drive, full of, spontaneous type of energy, they fucking can't face you. Yeah. Because they can't relieve the pain. They can't release the pain. And some of them is feeling pain because they're not in a relationship with you, right? They have lost hope. That's why this is in reverse. This Eight of Pentacles is in reverse because they lost hope when it comes to you, right? They lost hope when it comes to you. Why? Well, sheesh, y'all. This the Lovers in reverse. Yeah, this is a separation for real. They try to manifest you back, whether this is family, friends, lovers, co-workers, platonic, whatever, whoever this is it's feeling like, okay, because they haven't stepped to you, because they haven't came forward, because they have pulled back, they feeling like they losing you, right? They feeling like they losing you. They feeling like the relationship is disharmony, it's imbalance, right? They having conflict within themselves, Spirit is saying, right? They want to recover from the lost time. I'm hearing lost time. The lost time. They want to recover from the lost time because they don't want to lose their wish fulfillment. They don't want to lose you. They don't want to lose you, right? So, yeah. Resilient. They trying to be resilient. They know you're being guarded. They know you're a special seed. Self-reflection. They trying to reflect on self to be able to, have the courage, have the not feel insecure, not need the liquid courage or the blunts or the white powder, or not need to read a book, or not need to, have the boys or the girls pump them up. They just want to do it on their own. They want to do it on their own. They want to release the fears. They want to fully surrender to this connection, whatever connection it is, because they feel like some love is being lost, some time is being wasted. Yeah, you're not really working on it anymore. Yeah, balance. They want to bring some balance. They feel like it's off balance. They feel like they need to get it back in balance. They need to take action. They need to take action. They feel like they need to take some action before it's too fucking late. right? Because they haven't been moving, because they haven't been, you know, operating in with the courage that they need, right? They've been, you know, probably taking a break, um, or just they notice that you they notice that you notice that they need some kind of help to be in your face. Like they can't just be in your face. They don't have the strength to just come on their own. You know, they being led by some kind of demons or you know, something. They shape shifting to be able to be in your presence. It is what it is. And they know you realize that. They know you catching on to that. If it wasn't for them being intoxicated, them being high, them being with their boys, them being with their girls, them being with their family members, whatever, the co-workers, whatever, whoever, at the parties, whatever, they wouldn't be able to step to you. What else do you have, Spirit? Yeah, they're trying to be resilient without all the third party influence. They want to be resilient without, they want to come to you without all the third party influence. Somebody could have a 21-year-old child. Somebody could be born on the 21st of the month. Somebody could be born on the 15th of the month. Somebody could be born on the 19th of the month, the 10th of the month, the 6th of the month. Acceptance. So, something they still have not accepted within themselves to be able to come to you without the liquid courage. The acceptance is in the reverse. So something they're still fighting, they're still resisting, they're still having the fears, but we've seen that, you know, and this could be a biracial relationship, a different relationship of different ethnicities, a dark and a light situation, situationship, but they still have not accepted something within themselves, right? Somebody, I'm getting somebody has not accepted who they are within the color of them as well, to the extreme, like somebody is not accepting the fact that they are black or the fact that they are white. So somebody needs some healing for that, because you're gonna be who you are. You can't change. You can't lighten yourself. You can't darken yourself to make it seem like you something that you're not, right? Be who you are and love who you are. Somebody needed to hear that. Patience. Have patience. So they're asking you to have patience with them, because they are going to take some type of action to make this shit balanced, right? Somebody could be 36. Somebody could be 34. But they're asking you to have patience with them as they travel through this portal to take this action towards you without the third party influence. Trust is in the reverse, because they know that you don't trust them. They know you don't trust them. It's in reverse. They know you don't trust them. They know that you have given them ample amount of time to be trusted, and they have failed every time that you trusted them. They failed. So they're trying to continue to attract you. Somebody could be 44. Somebody could be 32. Somebody could have an 8-year-old child. Somebody could have a business for 8 years. Somebody could be born on the 8th month of the year. Somebody could be dealing with a Leo, or they could just be trying to have strength to fight these third-party energies. Fight these third-party energies so they could be able to connect with you in all wholeness and in a deeper depth way, right? In a more spiritual way, and not a less of a mundane type of energy, a pure way, spiritual way, surrendering, right? So there it is there, and I'm gonna leave it there. They're trying to have the strength to come to you in a more pure, trying to have the action to come to you in a more pure way, to surrender and have the resilience to surrender to this connection. Ashe, because you are their wish fulfillment. Ashe, whether this is a family member, a co-worker type of situation, boss situation, lover, um, family member, friend, right? But you are their wish fulfillment in their life. 7-Eleven on the clock. We got that twice in 2 days. But they want to come to you in a more pure energy, a more high vibrational energy, without needing the third party substance, whatever that third party might be. They want to surrender to you in all fullness. Ashe, it is what it is. It's going to be what it's going to be, and it's going to ride out how the fuck it's going to ride out. I'm sending out loving, healing energy your way. Ashe, ashe.